What's up, everybody? It's Mia, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. This is just so crazy, okay? Because I wanted to do a new moon reading, and I had no problem posting a reading the other day, but I recorded it 3 times. Each time I pressed stop, it told me, like, could not capture this media. I'm like, okay, so I deleted a bunch of stuff out my phone, which I shouldn't have had to do, but I did. And then when I did do that, I recorded the 4th reading. Like, I left it the same because it was so, like, powerful. And it was like, I left it the same, I just kept and it was like every time I did it over, it was like I had more insight. But the 4th time I did it, the phone went dead. And so, of course, like, the video was, like, cut off, So, this is the 5th time, which is funny because 5 is all about change. So, I hope that this time it will be the best time and that this message will be able to finally come through. And as I was looking at the 5, I'm literally looking at the 5 of Swords, which, like I said, what's even funny is because I took a picture of the reading, just so I could remember exactly, even though it was like this really stuck in my head, which I feel like that's why, it's like, I'm having trouble getting it out, but I'm determined, and so when I was taking I have these life change oracle cards. When I was taking this out the deck, it was like, yeah, I had 4 of them, and I had all the cards, and I was looking for the emotions card, right? And it was so funny because I went through the deck, but I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's in here, right? And so I looked in the box, and I was like, oh, there's still a couple cards. So I, took them, and I was like, well, these aren't it. And then it was like I went back to the box 2 times. Like, the box was sitting right there, and it was the cards were in plain sight, but I guess I just didn't see them, when I took them out the box. I guess they just stuck. But it was so funny because literally emotions was on the bottom. And I definitely feel like we're walking away. Like, this, let me tell you, this right here, this is like completely letting go and walking into your power. Like, when I mean that I really wanted to get this done, like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I have to get up in 2 hours to start getting my kids ready. I haven't even been to sleep yet. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm just going to go ahead and record this, okay? So, let me get started. So, first off, I feel like right now, we're at the end of a cycle, and we're rapidly moving towards peace and balance, right? Overall, it was like we had support, we had emotions, we had forgiveness, and we had windfall. And it's like, as soon as you just let go and surrender, what you want is like, it's going to come just rushing into you almost, right? And it was just so crazy. So we have the temperance. Like I said, we're starting off in a place of just being balanced, and this could be from this 10 of Swords energy, but this is a new beginning. After this, it's like you've transitioned and you've gone through so much, and you're moving from that to this more intuitive state, just being in your power, and just making decisions that serve you. This is a very spiritual woman, and the energy is interchangeable. So you could be a man as well, but it's like when I say you cutting things out that don't serve you, like, you got the Queen of Swords, and that is how you're able to kind of balance yourself, right? Because you realize that these thoughts, these could be old things that maybe you're holding on to, past betrayals. Like I said, we have the emotions card, and that's next to the forgiveness, and so maybe you're holding on to past betrayal and past hurt, but you're realizing that doesn't serve you anymore. And so you're letting them go with this Five of Swords, like you're letting them go. You're reducing, you're putting down some of your swords, and you're walking away, because it's like you saw, like basically like you saw what you had to see. This person revealed their true face. These people, they revealed their true face to you. And it's like, you know what, it's okay. I'm going to walk away. You hurt me. I'm going to take these 3 swords. I'm going to take this hurt and I'm going to walk away. But you know what? I'm going to let it turn me into this, right? I'm going to take my pain and I'm going to turn it into my power, because you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. And so it's like, this, as soon as you let go of this, it's like boom, like you have 2 tens, which also reduces to 11, which is like a spiritual awakening, but 1 plus 1 is 2, and you also have the High Priestess, which is 2, so 2 and 2, that's like 2s are, not only symbolic of balance, but it's like trusting in yourself, trusting in your intuition, trusting your process, because with this Queen of Swords, you're coming to some decision after maybe a long journey, maybe after you forgive, like you've come to this decision and you're going to stand in your power, right? And then you're moving forward, Now, I mean, if this is love, you could be turning somebody away maybe, but I really like to focus on just spiritual guidance, because I think a lot of people do like the love and stuff, and I know that I'm a divine feminine, but I feel like the most important relationship that you can have is with yourself, so for me, I like to focus on getting myself together, right? Because it's like, what's the point to not have yourself together, but desire to be with somebody else, but like I said, it's like, as soon as you let go, like, because even like forgiveness was next to the Windfall card, right? And it's like, the wheel is like, destiny is kind of like gonna start spinning in your favor, because like I said, you're being very intuitive, and yes, my hands are ashy. Like I said, it's 4 in the morning. I just got finished cleaning and I didn't even think to put lotion on, but whatever. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I'm just gonna be transparent, because like that's all I can be, yeah, that's all I can be. So whatever. But yeah, so, and then we have, it was funny because even when I was shuffling originally, after I shuffled, and the 10 of Swords came out the deck, it was actually the Ace of Swords on the bottom. And so, like I said, that's like coming to that decision and that clarity, that mental clarity. This could be like overthinking and self-sabotaging, self-sabotaging yourself, self-sabotaging your relationships, but you're coming into that balance. You're coming into that balance, right? Which is allowing you to walk away. Fives are about changes. And so it's allowing you to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. And literally, emotional healing fell under that. So you are definitely healing right now. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Like, and so, like I said, it was great. And then under Queen of Pentacles, you have pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you in this world. And when I was shuffling, the Empress was on the bottom of the deck. That's why, it was like kind of like, but at the same time, everything happens for a reason. And with this may not necessarily mean a physical baby. It could, but it could also mean you just being very right with manifestation skills right now. And then you have flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So, and with all these cards, like today I went grocery shopping and I bought, like I don't eat meat. Sometimes I eat seafood, but I don't eat meat. And I'm really trying to really stay committed to that. But I bought me a few like juice drinks. But here's a lot of like dark purple and burgundy or red, deep, maroon or whatever. And I feel like this is emotional. Well, not, it was definitely emotional healing, but what I was going to say is your root chakra. Right? It's dealing with your root chakra. And so I want you to know that you're safe during these changes. Even with the twos are symbolic of, just that angelic support. So, yes, like I said, just let go and know that the universe has your back. Your angels has your back. The Most High has your back. God, Spirit, however you want to relay it. But you are always protected, and everything that we go through, it may not be our fault. But at the same time, you're healing. And so just have compassion for yourself. Your heart you're being illuminated. Your heart is coming into balance. Even with the forgiveness card, there's a green butterfly. This is your heart chakra, so, maybe might be a good time to detox and eat more green vegetables and, and just take care of yourself as you transition, balance your emotions and make sure you fill your own cup with self-care and patience and love. Be that you want to attract. So I hope that this message reaches you in a positive state, and if not, I hope that it helps you and is able to uplift you. And so thank you for watching.